What's up, my boy?
From that city with juice, ain't no pity or truces. When we dip and gun smoke's conclusive. Don't act clueless, hella foolish in the 90s. And GP shotgun when we ride. Solid on the yard, name hard on these streets. Did my crimes, gangster rhymes on dope beats. Still fuck laws, ain't no pause in our demeanor. Rest in peace, Muggsy and my road dog creeper. Ways to put it down, no fear of new cases. Years ago, though, it was guns and chases. 714 on my shoulders, kept it active. Roll like soldiers, G-code ain't passive. Still macking ratchet, still packed at the waist. Still stacking racks, still flash when they hate. Now it's podcasts and videos with pretty hoes. Me and George banging orange till the city's known, really though.
OG way. We keep it moving, smooth like every day. Every day. They gonna know that homie, we don't play. We don't play. It's going down for sure, for sure.
Real G's in this industry.
So they gonna how we do it on these streets for sure. Streets for sure. We make that green, don't you know, loco? We making moves all day, all day, all day, all day.
Grew up in the streets of the LB. We don't love these hoes, what they tell me. Packed up and moved to the OC. Me and George ballin' like Shaq and Kobe. Fuck bitches, get money, living wealthy. Bad bitches screaming, let me get a selfie. Big stop, GP, some real G's. Side dick is the general of an army. XG podcasting in the morning. Don't say F.A., here's your warning. That other bullshit be boring. With some goofy ass question that's corny. Tommy, let me finish my story. Shooting shots, game 6, rubber orange. Smoking blunts in the bus while I'm touring. Now welcome to George Perez Stories.
OG way. We keep it moving, smooth like every day. Every day. They gonna know that homie, we don't play. We don't play. It's going down for sure, for sure.
Real G's in this industry.
So they gonna how we do it on these streets for sure. Streets for sure. We make that green, don't you know, loco? We making moves all day, all day, all day, all day.
Welcome to the George Perez Stories.
What's up, my boy? George Perez right here of George Perez Stories, episode 313. George Perez Stories is brought to you by JB and Sons Tree Service Landscape and Installation. Look, fellas, if your lawn looks like a scary movie, you got gophers outside doing burpees with crickets, it's a prison yard out there because no one mows it. You guys don't even water it. The ants have called FEMA on you. Hit up my boys at JB and Sons Tree Service Landscape and Installation. What do they do, guys? They got tree removal, stump removal, landscaping, irrigation. They do more than trim the edges, guys. They bring life to the lawn. Give them a follow on Instagram at JMBARRIOS12. Tell them George Perez sent you, and boom, your house will look. People trick or treat on my house just because my lawn's so nice. Everybody, hey, you know what? Trick or treat. I just want to know who mows your lawn. JB's. Yo, fellas, episode 313 is going down. I'm super excited. It's been years because the next homie's just touring. This guy is on tour, does more shows than the guys with the blue faces. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Wilmas.
Oh, shit.
Martin Moreno in the building. What's up, my boy?
George Perez, it's fucking good to be back. You've changed it up since the last time I was here. You're constantly evolving, carnal. So,
I have to, dog.
Congratulations.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you. What have you noticed in the change?
You're a whole dude. This record collection, this vinyl record collection on your wall, bro. This is you.
I'm not fucking around no
You're
more,
not
dog.
fucking around, bro. I had a roommate who was into vinyl years ago. Uh-huh. This dude would collect all kinds of stuff from like the 40s and the 50s and things like that.
He was right,
Right? Bravo.
Shout out to Tony right there.
Oh man, and he'd also he'd go to these estate sales, so he had all this vinyl, bro. Like there was like he had like his whole wall. You know how like back in the day you'd have furniture for vinyl, like
Yeah,
like,
I know
now
exactly what
you've
you
got
mean.
your turntable, but it takes up this much room.
Yeah.
The freaking turntables back in the day were the record players, and they had these big monster motherfucking record players that were a home mueble. And
I know
then-
exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
have one, dog.
Dude, we had one.
Okay.
And well, this homie had that shit on steroids, and then he just had like shelves built for all his vinyl. So that's probably the most incredible vinyl collection I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't have nothing like that.
No, but this is impressive.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
got like when I tell people, you know, like, and I'm not hating on anybody else because this isn't. I'm not the first fool to have vinyl on the wall as a podcast.
No.
I guarantee my collection on this wall can hang with anybody.
Oh yeah.
As far as
yeah.
comedy wise, I think I have every OG, but like I'm still trying to get the Bill Burr ones, the OG ones. I'm trying to get a Paul Rodriguez OG one, dog. Like
What about Cantinflas, Holmes?
I looked for Cantinflas and La India Maria on vinyl. They didn't
Really?
have it. They just had
Wow.
Beta and VHS.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a trip, dog, and you know what's cool, dog, is like Manic Hispanic. I think they hit me up because they were like, "Yo, it's crazy how like fans will reach out to another artist and be like, "Yo, I think y'all fools should fuck with each other," because it's happened to
Nice.
me.
Yeah, for sure.
It's happened to me. We're like, "Yo, dog, there's this other artist. You guys dress like you," and I think somebody hit up Manic Hispanic was like, "Yo, this fool jocks your shit. He's always talking about you guys. He wears Pendleton like you. He's a homie like you." And they fucking invited me to their show. They got a show May 4th at the House of Blues in Anaheim. Manic
dude,
Hispanic.
that's gonna kill.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna kill.
And it's fucking us, dog.
Yes.
That's like, I feel when I see Manic Hispanic, they're like, "Hey, homie, we do fucking gangster cholo punk rock too. That's funny. Like it's super cholo punk rock."
I mean, listen, it's and it's not, you can go way back to like the Suicidal Tendencies. The Suicidals, that was cholo punk.
Yeah, OG. Are
That
they
was
the
OG.
first? Are they before Manic Hispanic?
Fuck.
That's a good question.
Well, Suicidal was definitely around in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That's
probably early 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's a good. I
mean, I don't know.
Are
I
they
don't-
related? Is there a relation?
I don't. There's got to be some kind of connection because it's very similar to. It's like saying, like
You were
oh,
around
you
in
were
the-
Pendletons, you have Pendletons.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. But
Yeah.
I think, man,
Weren't you around at that time when Suicide
yeah,
first
that was
started?
in the 80s. That was in the 80s. I
Where
remember
was
the
the-
first, shit.
The first time you seen them, dog.
God damn.
Start rubbing the beads, eh?
No, chingado, está cabrón, güey. Where the fuck did I see Suicidal? Bro, we had just I must have been about maybe 15 years old. Fuck. Like 15, maybe 16 years old. Because we had just made that there was this shift in heavy metal at that time.
Oh shit.
And it was like everybody was listening to like Motley Crue, Quiet Riot, Van Halen even. Van Halen had
Van
headlined
Halen
the
kicked
US.
ass, dog.
Dude, Van Halen headlined the US Festival.
Yeah.
That was,
I like Quiet Riot. I love Quiet Riot.
At that time, Metal Health, are you freaking kidding? That,
Straight
bang your head.
up. Fuck
Bang
it.
your head.
Bang, yo,
And then
man.
that went, but then from there, it took off to Metallica and Slayer.
Next level.
And Suicidal was right there with that movement, with that speed metal type of a fucking moment. But it was like punk metal and speed metal became one.
And they were like gangsterish fools too.
Very gangsterish fools. But I remember being at shows, but like just in random places. It wasn't be like, saw them in a this is like it would be like a random fucking park somewhere, or like a rec center or some shit like that. But it was like you'd see the Suicidals going fucking against the Pit back in the day. They would go, the Pit was going one way. These fools would come in and go against the Pit, bro.
Fuck.
They were hard fucking core.
And that's like gangster shit, right?
That's gangster shit. It's gangster shit.
Yeah.
And people would be like,
I've never
suicidals are
done
crazy.
that.
The
I've never
suicidals
done
are
that.
crazy, they would say. But then,
Damn.
this was way back in the day.
Okay.
You know, the motherfucking suicidals were like, we're the fucking, when they ran that pit.
All right.
You know
They
what
were
I mean?
like, if those fools were immigrants, they would fucking be like, where's the Border Patrol? That's where we're jumping.
Fuck it. Like they were fucking. So yeah. So and again, manic Hispanic is in that, you know, in that
Realm.
in that realm. I mean, they're not out there fucking, you know, going against the pity.
Now
that you
they're
got.
out there fucking smoking pipas in the.
You know what I mean? It's fuck, dude. Yeah, no.
I
So
like-
now you guys are gonna chill, or you're going to the show?
I can't.
Oh, you can't.
Nah, I'm in Austin. I'm doing Brian Redband.
Mm-hmm.
He brought a club out there.
He bought a club.
Yeah, he owns the Sunset Strip. Him and two other partners.
Wow.
And it's like this is from what I heard. It's
The
like
Sunset Strip.
yeah, Sunset Strip.
Oh my god.
And
that's
it's like
fucking phenomenal.
3 minutes down the street from Rogan's Club. And since Rogan's Club is all sold out, all those fools go to Red Band's Club because a lot of the fools that do Rogan's Club will pop in and do a set at Red Band's Club. So you won't even like. I'll be like when I'm out there. I'm pretty sure somebody bigger than me is going to jump on. Of course, everyone's bigger than in a different realm.
In
of
a
everything.
different realm, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's freaking fun.
Isn't that dope?
Good
Hey,
for Red Band, bro.
Fuck yeah! Hey, now let's go buy a Wild Coyote player.
I was at Dodger Stadium yesterday, and there was a lady that came up and she goes, "Hey, I was there on Beverly and Poplar."
Oh,
She didn't say
exactly.
she didn't say the name. She just said I was there in Beverly and Poplar, right? And then starts throwing motherfuckers under the bus left and right,
Yeah.
you know, and then she's just like, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna pay $100. You guys were giving me tacos to come see you." Eh? I was like, "This lady's gangster."
Yeah. Hey, homie, I remember fucking Beverly and Poplar. I used to get donuts. Remember they had donuts across the street or something?
They had a donut. There was a donut shop.
And there was a hospital. That was crazy, dog. Like, wow.
That I do remember. I don't remember the donut shop. I'm not saying there wasn't, but I forget a lot of shit, bro.
But you know what was weird, dog? Is like fucking. I remember there was apartments behind it, eh?
Yes, there was fucking like a little home, like a housing complex, and then there was like some businesses across the street.
Yeah.
And I remember we used
We'd
to go in the
park there.
parking lot. Yeah, we'd park there. We'd park in
I
those.
boned
business-
over there a couple times
Oh, dude,
in
I
the
think-
carro.
Good for you, homie.
Yeah. That's a fucking trip. But back to Manic the Hispanic.
Yeah. Congratulations
to them, dog.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And they're going to be in Vegas. The Vegas show sold out. They're going to be in Anaheim. Then they go to San Diego. But yeah, dog, like, you know what I like though about Manic the Hispanic is like they influence my character as like in, because you know a lot of people when they see me they're just like, oh, that fool looks like all he plays is oldies. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But nah, dog, you know me. I play everything.
You play everything. You have probably one of the broadest fucking music range of than I mean, I know a lot of people that appreciate and love music.
I
and
love
they'll
it, dog.
And every time I come here, you've got some type of music playing. You're always setting and music sets a fucking tone, bro.
Hell yeah.
There's fools who have like this vast knowledge, and then there's fools that get caught, like, you know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, like fucking, I only listen to 90s shit.
Yeah.
I only
And
listen to
it's cool.
80s shit. But it's a trap because it's a very comforting thing.
It's like being married.
It's like being married, bro. And I think that for me, I know I felt trapped to that for a long time where I was just fucking metal, bro.
That's it, yeah?
Oh, dude. There's a lot of vatos that are still fucking hardcore metal fans, 24/7 metal fans.
Fuck Dr. Dre.
Like, I wake up listening to metal, you know. Hey,
Fuck Jay Dilla.
and but yeah, so
But that's cool though, too.
which is cool. Or they'll just like, oh, I listen to 80s shit, right?
Can I give you one of my excuses for that reason?
Go ahead.
And I know this, dog, because some fools even tell me, they're like, hey, homie, a lot of fools that listen to metal got jumped by a bunch of cholos that were listening to fucking oldies or hip hop. And then I've been jumped before by fools that just, and I'm just kind of like, hey, like I got mad at the music and them, man.
God damn.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
some fools are like, nah, man, like they're like, your parents will bring you up and be like, no, you're not going to listen to that Zapp and Roger, cabrón. Mira, malo. You know what I mean?
Malo, El Chica. See, like I found those dudes later on. I think when I got older, because at home it was just Mexican music.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Mexican music. That was it. Mexican radio
and classic rock though. For some reason, my parents played classic rock.
So I did not hear I would hear neighbors play or they'd sing songs, that were on the radio and shit, right? As a child, bro. One of the songs that I do remember, because it was just such a fucking, it's a song that even to this day, when you hear it, you're like, Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah.
When that, when that first came out, bro, always Mexican music, but for some reason I knew everybody was Kung Fu Fighting, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Play that funky music, white boy.
Wow.
Those were some of the first songs that were ingrained in my, in my brain as far as English songs go.
Wow.
Were those the night Chicago died for some reason?
Oh yeah?
The night Chicago died?
I remember Red Wine.
Oh, Red Wine was that was later. That came
I remember
as
hearing
a kid.
that.
You being a kid. Okay.
Yeah, and I just remember going this. I was like, yeah, this is Rasta music. It's a white boy singing that shit, fool.
Nice. Yeah, no, fucking, what was that, UB40?
UB40, dog.
UB40, yeah.
That's what's up, dog. Music, man, it brings people together and shit. Now that I DJ at a strip club, dog, it's a trip because I get introduced. Every stripper, homie, has a personality. Mm-hmm. If me and you were strippers, dog... your music, when you go on stage... Oh, but
my music dominates strip clubs a lot of
times.
times.
Yeah, but your music would be what you want to show that customer. Hey, this
Interesting.
Is who I am.
Why do so many strippers use heavy metal, do you think?
It's just the thing. But now it's flipping up. A lot... Stripping is getting woke.
Oh, no. What? That's awesome.
Yeah, but
they have a union?
No, it's not that they have a union. No, it's only the songs are getting woke, where they're playing songs where it's just you didn't notice in the song, that's my character, and I want people to feel my pain, or just, I'm like, come on, man, we can't be playing Adele in here, bitch. You know what I mean? Someone now they want to go up to a hurtful Adele, or some fucking crazy ass fucking metal. Dog, the new metal shit that they're playing now, dog, is pretty fucking crazy, dog. It's an ex-stripper that's fucking playing songs about, give me a razor, fucking when I suck your dick, let me hit you with the taser.
God damn.
And as a customer,
God damn, all right.
And as a customer, you're like, oh shit, this bitch is down for that. Customers think now. I've had customers go, hey,
man,
does that girl like what the song says? I'm like, what the fuck?
God damn.
What would your song be, perro, if you were a stripper, homie? You're 19, dog. Fine as fuck, homie.
All right. Probably that song by Right Said Fred.
Oh, on the Ritz?
I'm Too Sexy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah.
But your second one, so the first song you come out going fierro, perro.
Yeah.
And on the second one, dog, it's kind of the slower, what would your second one be? Too Sexy. Oh, shit, dog. This motherfucker going up there. Didn't I tell you he's happy? He was like, what's up, bitch?
What would that... Dude, I've never thought about what if I was a stripper, what would I want? Probably, I'd probably want a Spanish song.
Ooh, I like that. I like
want
that.
A Spanish song.
See, you are a stripper because this is the shit they do. For real.
No, I'm trying to channel,
Don't worry, dog. El Rey?
No, not El Rey. Probably some Juan Gabriel song or something.
Shit.
Yeah, one of those.
You want them old ladies to love you,
huh? Bro, but everybody likes Juan Gabriel. They got Juan Karaoke in different places, bro. Yeah, Juan Gabriel karaoke. Bro, fucking that song, Querida. Dime cuando tú. Na, 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 na.
That's what's up, fool. I could just see you up there, dog, and Heine's just hugging.
Bro, just fucking stretching out my arms.
Take me, Martina.
I've never felt sexier, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah, hey, dog. I sometimes get real fucking drunk at the club. And I'll be all coked out, eh?
Cameron, you're still fucking. Fuck it.
No, this is back in
Okay.
And it'll be dead, fool. And it'll be me and Side Dick Eddie in there, and he's like, "What's up, full show?" Because I know how to do pull tricks, eh? Just because of the years. So I'll go up there, full fucking put Fabioso on the pool. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you guys had your pussies up here." Like, hey, when a Heine dances naked, her lips wrap around that motherfucker.
But you know what's crazy? Fabulosos got all kinds of, I don't know, it's like
It'll
pussy
kill
juices or Fabuloso. Yeah, because that's a lot of chemicals, too.
Fabuloso, dog. That shit will kill it,
Oh,
dog.
bro, that shit will kill fucking everything.
Yeah, I fucking spray that shit on the pool, dog.
Oh, dude, the neighbor fucking uses it. You could smell
Wipe it
down
down,
the street.
and they fall like I've thought of some pretty fucking crazy jams that go up there, dog.
So have you stripped and shit?
I haven't took my clothes off, but
You just ride the pole?
yeah, I did not. I know how to go up there, hold myself, and flip my legs upside down and hold them out.
What? I did one
Don't
time.
get excited. Eh?
No. One time I climbed one and then I kind of did a little twirl and it looked like I was doing it, but not really, but kind of,
No, our pole spins. Eh?
Oh, yeah. You see, that's next level, homie.
Yeah, so
you should
like-
do that shit on your Patreon, dog.
That's fucking fun.
Put on some cut off dickies. Eh?
For the second song, I'm gonna put my socks down.
You come out with a Pendleton, then you take it off. There's a white T-shirt, then you take that one off. There's a wife beater.
Oh, I might do that, eh? I'll do.
What would your song be?
Oh man. So my first song, Don, would have to be some like fucking. I would want to go hard, like crazy shit. First song,
James Brown.
that's kind of up there, but like I don't know, something to me that would get women riled up. Cause like I'm thinking like, what do these perras want to hear to get them horny for me? So my first song, I'd go out there to fucking No Doubt, Don't Speak, eh? Just tip. Don't speak, just tip.
It's Raining Men. Eh?
Yeah. I would go some stripper taught me this. She would go slow song first and then hardcore song second, dog. So I would go, now you know what, fuck that shit, dog. I would only go Don't Speak if there was white girls there, but if there was fucking Mexican hyenas there, dog, my first song would be fucking Chalino Sanchez.
Oh.
Me Prestiga Tu Sombra.
Damn.
And then my second song, dog, would be fucking The Egyptian Lover, Freaky Girl, dog.
Shit.
That shit.
Egyptian Lover.
Yeah, and then like, but I would be tricky for like before I go on stage, I would fucking get Viagra and cut it up in a line and get like a little fucking straw and just shoot it all to my dick hole straight.
Oh.
No filter, pero that shit's not gonna go through my lungs, my liver. There's gonna be no filter. It's gonna be a straight fierro leaning, dog. Imagine, dog, dancing with the fierro and just having Highness fold the dollar on.
Dancing with a fierro. I don't know. You can take that a lot of ways. Eh?
You know, hey, there's a lot of psychology to stripping.
Oh, no. Yeah, of course.
Imagine that. Okay, let's just say we are strippers, dog. Like we calling each other. What's up, fool? So where you gonna go today? Oh, I think I'm gonna go to the Rhino. I'll meet you there. Because there's it's kind of like a stripper. You have like who pays better, what's better spots. You know what I mean? Is this a bringer show? Do I gotta bring my own customers?
God damn, is that a thing?
No, hey homie, that's the ones that make money are the ones that get the customer's phone number and they're like, hey, perro, we're friends now.
Because sometimes I see these strippers like advertising on
Instagram.
Yeah. So like I'll be dancing at such and such club in such and such city on such and such date, and they have fans all around the country where it's not like just one place where you can go see this, but they're like on tour. They're stripper tours, bro. No, seriously.
You think they got merch?
Yeah, it's called a lap dance. Sometimes they'll reach around. I don't know. Fucking, that's their merch right there, bro. Fucking, you don't have to pack anything but yourself.
Let's
No,
start a
seriously.
stripper tour, dog.
There's no way there's a yeah. Fuck it, I'm down. Let's go.
Sponsored by Planned Parenthood.
A stripper tour, bro. Why not? That'd be fucking funny.
That would be crazy. No, they do that, dog.
Well, I mean, your show is a stripper tour.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's strippers.
I love
so
it.
You're just touring. I mean,
I just wish, like, you know, I grew up loving Cheech and Chong. Like I didn't even know there was stand-up comedy when I first discovered comedy. I thought it was through movies because I seen Richard Pryor, The Toy. You know what I mean? Like, and then when I got introduced to stand-up, I was like, what the fuck? These are the same vatos in the movie, dog. Like, and yeah, dog. And like, I always remember hearing Cheech and Chong. They started at a fucking strip club in Canada.
oh wow, I didn't know the part that they started at a strip club.
Yeah, in Canada.
Wow.
So Cheech, he leaves. He what's that shit called when you dodge the draft? Dodge the draft, right?
Oh, because I was gonna say, because homie grew up here. His dad was a cop.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
dodged
yeah.
the draft. Went to Canada.
Yeah.
And then Chong, I guess they owned the strip club, or his dad worked, and these fools started doing Sunday night. Yeah. And Jason Rouse told me, he goes, hey, homie, you don't understand, dog. Jason Rouse was like, dog, when you went to Canada, like if you wanted to find weed, you would go to this strip club because Chong and Cheech always had it. And then like it was like the spot. It was like Ciro's, the old Comedy Store restaurant.
Yeah.
I guess that's where they fucking they signed. Damn, the homeboy Omar from Taco Naso told me this story, dog. That like Barry Gordy used to kick it there,
Wow.
and I guess that's where they signed somebody huge, dog. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, homie. But yeah,
No, they were freaking incredible. I remember watching Up in Smoke at the Carson Twin Cinema.
oh wow,
I might have been in. I can't remember if it was 6th or 7th grade, some shit like that.
how did you even know about it? Was there commercials?
This guy named Jose at school. I went with that fool, and I think because his brother knew or some shit like that. Like that fool, we used to go when we were like in 7th grade and shit and things. We'd go to the Banning games, and just fucking like with like these older kids and shit. It was a trip. Like I was a little kid, but I remember going to the movie theater. I saw Up in Smoke at the movie theater. I saw a freaking old Bruce Lee movie. They used to have a double feature.
Oh wow! But back to Up in Smoke, dog.
Yeah, Up in Smoke.
Was it just puro raza there, dog?
Dude,
Was it sold
everybody.
out?
I can't remember details of any of that shit. I just remember being in and I was a kid, literally a fucking kid. But I grew up with movies in my life. So like, you know, when as a growing up, well, in Wilmington they had a theater over on Avalon called Teatro Granada, and old school, beautiful theater with a balcony, and they'd always have a double feature for like 50 fucking cents on the weekend, and we'd always go to the movies. We'd always go to the movies, and we'd see. So when you're telling
There
me
was no internet, player.
no, but you know, like every weekend we were at the fucking movies, and on Thursdays it was 2 for 1.
Oh wow!
But it was all Spanish movies.
Oh shit!
All Spanish movies, bro.
El Comandor.
Bro, it would be like fucking. Some of them would be like, fuck these dude. There was all kinds of shit. Like, dude, it was weird because like at that time, even up until recently, Mexican comedic comedy movies for Mexicans for a long time has been freaking just a bunch of horny dudes and a bunch of horny chicks. Yeah. Everybody's horny. You're fucking Los Albañiles is like the fucking construction workers or whatever, but they're fucking everybody. And or you've got the taqueros are fucking everybody. The bro, it's just a bunch of half naked chicks running around.
Like that Benny Hill, right?
Very Benny Hill. Very Benny Hill. As a matter of fact, when you were talking earlier about the early stuff that you were watching, because back then there was, that's the shit that you would see that inspired you and shit. Benny Hill was the first comedic shit that I saw as a kid.
Damn.
I remember Benny Hill.
You wanted to see the highness,
bro. But not only that, just him running around getting chased with that that music right there. That music turned out to be fucking my life. That's like every day of my life. I feel like I'm running around like Benny Hill, bro.
Is that his original music?
I don't know. I don't know if that's his song or not, but yeah, that's the shit that I saw. So anyway, back to Up in Smoke. I remember being at the Carson Twin Cinema and I saw that movie there. Saw Boulevard Nights there.
I got that on vinyl. The original print. Well, hey, my boy, we're going to take a break and come right back. And you know what? We're looking for your hood rat late. And we're back like a hood rat waiting in the Cadillac for the Sizzack. George Press Stories is also brought to you by Gunther's. Located in downtown Santa Ana. They got a store for Broadway, a store for Maine, and now they got a store in Monte as well. What does Gunther's have? They got this Firme Pendleton right here. That's right, guys. Super Firme right here. I want to say gracias. Gunther's always hooking me up with Pendletons, Frisco Bends, Solos, 501s, fucking Hush Puppies, Ben Davis, everything in the game. What's up, baby? You want me to get you a little Pendleton? That's what's up. If you live in Orange County, LA, or in Southern California, go to Gunther's. If you live out of state, hit them up on the website, gunthers.com. Martin, what's cracking, doggy?
Man, I'm just watching you pet that cat and that fool chilling there. Like earlier, like I tried to put my hand, he's fucking snap, bro. I'm like, all right, homie, I'm not gonna fucking, you go to a dog, you pet them, and they get all happy and shit.
Yeah.
They start rubbing on you. This fool is like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but I'm like looking at, like most of them don't let a lot of their owners just fuck with them too much.
Me and her go way back, dog. This is Baby the Killer right here. Dude, she tries to get crows, dog.
Crows.
Not palabra. There'll be crows outside, and like, she's weird. I don't know if she's racist, because every time I put on American History X,
shit.
she just kicks it right there, dog. But nah, dog, she hunts, like, she doesn't like killing birds. She goes after gophers, crows, and like a duck flew by the other day, dog.
Redheaded dude, it's like freaking the killer, the party starter right there. Bro.
Yeah. And yeah, man, but like, you know what? She goes outside a lot, but not when I'm home. And she'll let me rub her here, but if I try to rub like her chest, I don't know.
That's right. I remember you talking about how she leaves and then comes back. Like she's an indoor and outdoor, which is a freaking, that combo don't exist no more.
No.
It's either you're indoor or you're fucking homeless.
Yeah, no, she likes to go in the alley and kick it with the other cats, get a little fierro, come back, you know what I'm saying? Do you have any pets?
Nah, homie.
Too busy, huh?
Dude, when am I gonna be able to, take care of pets, homie?
Yeah. So you've been
but when I was little we had a collie.
What's a collie?
Like the Lassie dog?
Oh.
One of those. His name was Capi.
How'd you get him? You guys found him?
He just showed up, bro. and my dad's homie called him Solovino. Like, he came by himself, Solovino.
Solovino, yeah.
Yeah, and so they were calling him that, and then they said, no, it's Capitan or Captain. So then we just called him Capi. And that fool would run around. Like, it was back in the day when, dude, dogs would just go out and do their thing. It was like
he knew when your dad got out of work.
He'd come, bro. That fool we would walk to the market because at one point my dad lost his sight, so we'd walk to the market with a little shopping. We'd walk to fucking the supermarket. No, way before La Venadita. We'd walk to Lucky's, bro. It was a supermarket called Lucky's. And when it was like the time to get the fucking the food stamp check, we would fucking go over there, bro. And we'd come back, bro. It'd be blocks with a fucking 2 shopping carts full of food and shit. And
fire. And
the dog walking right next to us the whole way, bro. Everybody would step up to my mom. That motherfucker would chest up and bark, bro. It was the freaking just a badass dog.
Yeah, when I was little, dog, we had a lot of fucking animals around the pad.
Animals, not just animals.
Pet? No, I mean pets. Like,
Okay.
because my dad was on the road more than Fluffy, and he wasn't a comic, eh?
Nice. He was traveling.
He was like visiting his other families
Órale.
or making feria
Okay.
or just, he was like,
He was doing stuff.
yeah, but he was like, I wouldn't say cartel, but he was in that realm where he was just always making feria from Mexico here and there, everywhere. And my mom was lonely, dog. She had us, but like, we had a fucking turtle, we had doves, fucking palomas, we had dogs and cats.
Doves inside the house, inside the pad,
No, in the backyard in a cage.
in a cage. Yeah, that's when they feel fools.
Because she used to do what the dove guy did. Like, so the people that had doves would leave them to her, and then she would take care of them, and they would like, all right, hey, we're gonna take these doves. Here's like, she would do it for like $100 a week, but she liked the bird so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and but she had a dog. Yeah, this fool's name was Fluffy.
No shit.
We found this fool at the parking lot at the liquor store, dog. Someone abandoned him. And that fool just ran and jumped in the back of our truck.
That was the old rescue. that was what it was. You found this motherfucker and then you started feeding him.
Do you think dogs were probably like, we'll go with whites and go with Mexicans? They have a lot of food. Because they would always, I never had any black friend that was like, yeah, some dog just came over the crib and
Chill.
chilled. Like, I think they had a calling or something, but yeah, for this full Fluffy, my mom loved dog.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know. Because, like,
Just a mutt, probably.
check this out, dog. He only kicked it for 3 months.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like that fool wasn't happy with us.
And then he just left.
And like we washed them.
They
we fed
never
'em.
leave, bro.
I think he was tripping because we had Scooby Doo. There was another dog we had there called Scooby Doo. You know how by some moms he was Scooby Doo and the other one's name was Piojo.
Oh my god!
And that fool wasn't allowed in the pad, dog, because Piojo would be fucking scratching
Full of
himself
fleas.
all the time. He was Piojo, and my tia used to call him Rosca Huevos.
Rasca huevos.
Yeah, Rasca Huevos, dog. And I think they jumped on me.
What?
Yeah, because he was the only dog allowed in the pad.
Bro, I remember back, like, just seeing packs of dogs roaming the streets, bro.
For real,
Yo,
bro.
dude, just roaming the streets. And they'd all, like, and they were always fucking. They'd always be following, like, the girl dog, and then everybody's trying to fuck her, bro. It was freaking, like, you'd see freaking dogs just roaming. And no dog was fixed. No dog was at home. These dogs were just running around loose. A lot of them had owners, but they just let them out. It was freaking the
Yeah.
craziest time now that I remember.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is like there is so much more action going on now. There's so much action going on, but it's not like it used to be, dog. Like
What do you
there's a lot of cars on the streets, but there's not people on the streets no more.
There's no people now.
Unless it's like New York, LA, Hollywood.
Right.
like-
Yeah, no, nobody goes out. Oh, you don't have to. It's a lot of it is because the convenience of getting shit dropped off at your door. I mean,
some weird shit to me.
but but I mean, you got to think about like just I remember the first time do you ever buy shit on Amazon?
I just started, eh?
You just started.
I just started.
What did I'm curious.
Well, like before, I would tell like people, "Hey, I want this." They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Amazon." They're like, "Do you have an Amazon account?" I'm like, "You need a fucking account to order from this place?" I don't like to give my information out, dog,
course,
because
yeah.
there might be other kids out there that want feria.
Okay, yeah.
So I just got one. Fuck, this is crazy. I just got one and I ordered the Raekwon Cuban links. Like it was when I went on Amazon, I was like, "What the fuck is?" They'll send
It'll
it.
fuck your life up.
Yeah.
It'll fuck your life up. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you like the convenience of, bro. About I want to say shit. It has to have been at minimum 5 years ago. Minimum 5 years ago. It's probably even more, but at the bare bones minimum 5 years ago, if not more. I remember I had to go buy shorts. I didn't have any shorts, right? And for some reason, that summer, all the shorts were mid-thigh. And my whole life, I've worn shit at least to my knee. Now, I don't give a fuck. I'll wear fucking shit mid-thigh. Me vale madre. I don't care anymore. But back then, I just needed fucking a cargo shorts or some shit that went at least to my knee. You think I could find this shit, George? I drove to fucking mall after mall, to place after place. I went to Ross, I went to Marshalls, I went to goddamn every single
TJ Maxx.
Everywhere, homie. I found a couple of them, but they were like, whatever. I settled, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm telling my homegirl, and she goes, why don't you go on Amazon? And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going to go on Amazon. She goes, dude, she goes, I just found 30 pages with cargo shorts in all colors and styles. And I'm just she goes, I'm going to send you the link. And I'm going to loan you my password for I don't know, or I could add you for X amount of time as a trial. Bro, I went down there, bro. It took me all day to find 2 pairs of shorts that I didn't like. In minutes.
Wow.
I couldn't decide if I wanted this shade of brown or this one. It was that freaking and I know my waist and I know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
You know, I know pretty much what it's gonna look like. It's not like a pair of shoes. A lot of times I gotta try on the shoes because I
have to try on shoes.
I got a fat fucking foot and so a lot of even if you get a big size, there's a lot of shoes that run narrow.
You got a lot of cholesterol down there? Or?
Nah, it's just a freaking pinchy
That means you got a big fierro, you know that, right?
No, that's all bullshit, homie.
No,
There's
it is.
big-
If a man has big fingertips and big feet and
my
big ears,
but
that
my
means-
feet aren't long. They're fat.
Okay, all right.
You know, so I mean, it's got a decent sized head. Let's call it that. You know, and fucking the chingo, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
We're talking about the shorts from Amazon.
The shorts from Amazon. So yeah, all of a sudden I'm fucking just getting all my fucking I'm looking there and I'm like, in a matter of fucking minutes, I can find this shit. And so then I started looking for other shit. And then before you know it, you're finding shit that you wouldn't even think about buying because you're like, where am I going to find that? But you can just type in anything.
No, yeah, I
can
I
find
learned. It's a
so
fucking
much.
trip.
So we go back to why are people leaving? You can drive and go in traffic to go pick up some food and wait in line, or you can pay $5 for some fuck to come and drop it off at your house.
Yeah. But the reason I like to leave is because I'm a people person.
But we're also from another generation.
Yeah.
You got to understand. And it's even going to get, I think, crazier, George, because not to, keep harping on something, but you've got a whole generation of kids that were in the most impressionable time of their life. They were locked in away from everybody, doing every single thing online.
Yeah.
That stays with you for a very long time. So it's going to be, for you say, I like to go outside. For them, they like that comfort space of, let me just order shit.
Yeah, well, look, if you're one of those fools and you're like, let me just order shit, chales, go to the mall. There's a fine-ass Heina working at Mrs. Fields.
How do you know I like Heinas?
Yeah, well, there's some fine vatos there, too, eh? The fools that clean your shoes. Hey, those fools are vicious. They be like, what's up? Hey, homie.
Oh, the sneaker cleaner dudes? Bro, they're like the CD guys at Venice.
Hey, for every time they come out to me, they're like, hey, sure, do you want me to clean your shoes? I'm like, homie, I do cocaine. What do you think I do? I clean my shoes with the toothbrush, player. Hey, but they do have good shit for cleaning shoes.
Oh, they got great shit.
Are you a shoe cleaner, vato? I am.
Bro, my girl is. Me, bro, I just put on slip-ons most of the time.
Okay.
I was never in the shoe head game.
I'm not a shoe head, but I'm
not a shoe
cholo.
head, but you're a cholo. And by default, you're a shoe guy.
Yeah.
The fuck? What do you mean you're not a shoe guy?
Yeah, but I'm mostly they got to be white as white.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also not just cholo, but hood.
Yeah. It's because, I remember
gotta
somebody
have
telling
the
me.
cleanest sneakers. You can't have. You have fucked up sneakers. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, even if they're old as fuck,
You got it. They
got
got to be clean. They got to be clean.
Yeah, they got new laces.
For me, homie, I came up when the chucks, the fucking more fucked up they were, the better it was.
The more pussy you got, huh?
It was just like, oh shit, these chucks have lived.
Are Chucks the original punk rock shoe?
I gotta say Chucks and Doc Martens if I had to go out on a limb.
Yeah. Damn. And then the creepers too,
The
right?
creepers. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think the creepers were more like with ska.
Ska.
Yeah.
All these fucking categories, eh?
So many categories.
Like if there was a prison for music, would the fucking punk rockers only kick it with the rock heads, the rap heads? So imagine if there's a prison for music. Mm-hmm. There's country. Mm-hmm. There's fucking soul, funk, and then reggae. Or who would reggae?
Hey, bro, those are...
There'd be some clicas going down,
Be
dog.
way more clicas than race with music genres.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Then some fools be like, I listen to that too, eh?
I listen to all of those. What I have to choose, eh?
Yeah.
But now, I was talking about how, like, shoes, I have to try those fuckers on because I have a fat fucking pata. So, it's bro, you know how... And I'm sure you've heard Felipe talk about my toe. You know,
Yeah, I seen it once, fool.
Yeah.
we went to remember when we hey dog, we packed a car and we went to my prima's house.
Oh my
in
God,
Soledad.
by San Jose.
Yeah, and the best breakfast you said you had in a while, dog.
Yeah, that shit was fucking fire.
What's up? Shout out to my cousin Monica and Jessica out there.
Yes, thank you for all the hospitality.
Dog, that was some bomb breakfast.
And then we went cruising.
My cousin Lucille got to see her with that badass Mercury.
Yeah, that
dog.
fucking dude, that thing was freaking cherry.
Hey dog, I have a picture. One of my fans made an album of my comedy, and he put it on there.
Put what on there?
The photo that I took right there.
Oh, that's badass.
Give me it. Nah, I'll get it later, dog. It'll kill me if I look for it.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I miss performing with you, dog. You've been so busy lately, man. Like, where you? Like, what's going on right now, dog? I know you're like on this madness. Like, Fluffy just did Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
And like, that's one of the biggest shows you can do in the world if you're from LA.
That's probably one of the big. That is the biggest show you could do. Yeah, if you're from Los Angeles, it's when Kevin Hart went to Philadelphia, right?
Yeah,
and did the Eagle Stadium. That's his hood, right? That's freaking.
That's huge.
Huge. That's fucking crazy. But to do it in Los Angeles, I think is fucking not to take anything away from what Kevin Hart did, but fucking Los Angeles, homie. I mean, but. Gabe's grinding.
You were on that show as well, right?
I was on that show.
How did that feel, homie? What was like because that's, to me, the laughter of, how many, 20,000? What was it?
50.
50 fucking.
Yeah, but who's counting? Bro, it's so crazy to even talk about because, look, Gabriel is freaking clearly just an incredible beast of a performer. When 50,000 people in Los Angeles buy a ticket to go see this historic night, let's just call it what it is. That's another level, bro. I remember like the first few weeks, dude, I ended up playing cornhole in a little. Well, I wasn't in the tournament, but I was there with like all these cornhole people. And chocolate, like the cornhole. When you throw the little.
That sounds like a porno you're producing. You're like, I was with
it's like that bar game where you throw the pinchy sack into the hole, but it's like an art, dude. And they got pros. They got a whole circuit out there. And god damn it, the homie from Criminal Minds, the African American guy.
I don't know.
Do you ever watch that Criminal Minds?
No.
All right. Well, anyway, fucking that dude and all these people are playing cornhole, and then they're like, "Hey, man, you were just at the Dodger Stadium," and they're like, "How was it?" Like, the people were just screaming, and I was like, "Bro, you know what? I did it not because I was just trying to like come up with something. Because what do you say? Like, what do you say? How did that feel?" So I go, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. There's 50,000 people, and a big chunk of them are screaming my name. It was humbling. It was so humbling. And I go, what a piece of shit thing to say, because my God, it's undescribable. Yeah. It literally is undescribable. I mean, I went out there, I was fumbling and bumbling, bro. That's a lot of people that just even looking at the enormousness of it, where fucking this has got to travel all the way up there, and then that laughter from way up there has to come all the way down here. nothing can prepare you for that kind of pacing.
No, exactly. Like, what people
Nothing
don't
will
understand.
ever prepare you for that kind of pacing.
Being in a club or a theater,
Yeah.
you're locked in. Like, there's no roof out there.
It's controlled.
Yeah, like it's hard for them to focus on you when there's everything going around. It's come on, dog.
Bro, it was an insane feeling.
There was like, I heard there was like stars there too. Okay, like Emilio Rivera was there.
Emilio Rivera was there.
I heard they fucking Santana from American Me showed up.
Everybody, like that. It was just Piolín was there.
No
you know?
way.
Like, he's like one of them dudes that, like, if you're Raza, you remember Piolín.
That's huge,
fucking
biggest
killing
radio
it,
show
right?
in the game. He's the Howard Stern back then, dog.
He was the Howard Stern for Paisas.
Straight
you know?
up.
And it wasn't that it was like, let's try to represent for Paisas.
No.
But by the same token, there's a moment of representation that have never been seen like that before, you know? And at the end, we're grown-ass men. At the end, this is like, when the show ended, Gabe called me back on stage, and he had a couple of shots by that point. And he was feeling like, I can't imagine the emotion that just me being a part of it, you know, as the support, as the opening acts, you know, one of the opening acts, as crazy and surreal as it was for me, I can't imagine what was going on in his head.
How long did he do? Like an hour?
Dude, over an hour, well over an hour.
Wow.
And he was up there just like taking it in and being
As you
grateful
should.
and just like realizing, holy shit, we did this. So we're on stage, and now I'm taking shots, and we're just talking, bro. And it's like some people have cleared out, you know. It's like the show's been over.
Okay.
It's been done. Right?
Right.
And they keep playing El Rey, which fucking the Fernandez family gave permission to do.
No way.
Like, fuck yeah, I used the song. And so
My cat's like, I like that gym.
and Gabe would say, play it again. Play it, and we're just talking, and there was one point where, I mean, I think I said something like, hey man, these are just 3 Mexican kids, and we're not kids, we're grown men, but it was just like channeling that kid and where we all came from, you know, from fucking Long Beach, from East LA, I think Alfred is, and I sit in Wilmington, you know, and if we could fucking do it, you can too.
Straight up.
You know, like any motherfucker with a dream, like as unrealistic as it might seem, the 3 most unlikely motherfuckers that should be standing on a stage at Dodger Stadium. No disrespect to all the work that Gabriel's put in, and because he's grinded it out and he deserves it. But the fact that you are up there, bro, like I said, to try to put it into one word, and maybe I'm just rambling, but it's just an overwhelming thing that it's undescribable and absolutely humbling. Like,
where's the first time you and Gabriel met? At what club did you both perform at together? The first time you guys performed together.
The first time we performed together. Fuck. It would have probably been, and we didn't perform at the same time, at a Gilbert Esquivel thing.
Okay, and then look at
the
there,
VFW, I think, in Wilmington.
wow.
That might have been it.
From there to Dodger fucking Stadium.
Dude, I mean, I performed with Gabe at the VFW in Wilmington at one point on a Gilbert Esquivel gig. I don't even know if he remembers. No, and I think that might have been the first time.
Wow.
And then it's yeah. So but we also did, you know, Wild Coyote, as you know, which is yesterday. I think I told you I was when I was at the game, and did I say this at the last episode, or was it off the microphone when I said that lady said I'm from? I remember Beverly and Poplar.
Yeah, no, you said it just to me talking.
Just to you talking, yeah. And she goes, I remember all you guys from Beverly and Poplar. And she's all like, yeah, so hell, you guys used to give me tacos to go see you. I was like, damn, this chick is gangster, you know. But that's one of those day one people that has seen this crazy explosion of what it's become.
Wild Coyote is probably the Apollo.
It is for sure.
For
And-
Chicano
and-
comedians of LA.
And to be honest, I hate to say the Apollo because it had its own identity.
It did.
And its own thing. I think it's a discredit to what it was. No disrespect to the Apollo.
No, I know exactly
But there
what
was
you mean.
freaking its own. It could stand on its own without having to be the this of that. Not to be all fucking si se puede and shit.
Yeah,
but
nah.
on its own merit, fuck that. It
I wasn't there in the earlier year. I got there in 2003, 2004.
That's right there, bro. You
guys started
that was
like
still
in
going.
99, didn't you?
The first time I was there was 2000.
Wow. And wasn't it called like a
Tortillas.
steakhouse?
It was tortillas.
Tortilla. Then it was
that
like a
time.
prime cut?
Before that, it was prime cut. I wasn't there for prime cut.
That's Willie Barcena.
That was
right?
Barcena and Jeff, I think.
Okay.
We're doing prime cut.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it became Tortillas, and it became Wild Coyote. Then
And
it
Oscar
became-
De La Hoya used to go there all the time, I heard.
I don't know if Oscar. I don't know. I've never saw Oscar there. I know that they used to do shows at the Daily Planet, and Oscar might have gone to those over there, like in Downey area.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a place right there, and that's where a lot of them fools were performing at too. And at that, dude, like, I don't know, it's just freaking nuts because, yeah, it's and I think he dumped 2 hours of material, bro, which is like, I don't know, it was.
That fool was like
insane.
Fernando Valenzuela. He didn't want to get took out of the game.
Right? Dude, that's funny. That's when pitchers used to pitch fucking 15 innings.
You remember,
bro.
dog, Fernando?
Don't take me out, motherfucker.
No,
I
güey,
got
estoy bien-
this.
estoy bien,
Nah,
güey.
if I'm going to lose it, I'm going to lose it. What? Like, dude, those were the terco days, homie.
Fuck yeah, I love that shit,
Oh,
brother.
man.
Well, hey, homie.
But yeah.
That's some crazy shit you got to experience, brother. And like the crazy shit is, I feel you guys got some bigger shit you guys are gonna do, dog. Maybe when they build a bigger stadium.
You know, it's one of those things like when there's a book out there called Narcissus and Goldman by Herman Hesse, and there's these two guys that go, they meet in like this cloister, right? Like this religious home for where these guys become they become monks and these chingaderas. And they're both in there, but they keep sneaking out at night. They go to like this local bar. There's music and shit going on. And one night, one of them doesn't come back, and the other one does make it. And the other guy goes. He survives the Black Plague. He survives jail, war, food, He becomes an artist at one point. Like, he's just living this crazy life. And the other guy is climbing this prestigious ladder, and then he becomes like the head of this thing. And the other guy becomes a criminal on death row. Wow. And when he's doing his last rites, it's his homie that goes to do the last rites.
Wow.
And they both look at each other like, he's like, God damn, I fucked up my life. I should have just stayed here. And this was like, this motherfucker lived.
Yeah.
But there's a point where he becomes this sculptor, and he sculpts this beautiful piece. It's a big Madonna, and the way he works on it until it's perfect, and he puts his blood, sweat, and tears onto it for a long time. And it's the greatest thing he's ever accomplished. And then after he finishes it, he's like, now what do I do? The fuck how do I follow that?
Yeah.
And that's like, that reminded me of like, what do you do after Dodger Stadium?
I know.
And it's like, so, you know, how many people just stop and say, I can't do anything bigger? And then there's the fluffies of the world that are like, I'm going to figure something else.
Straight up.
That's going to be bigger than this. And that's what keeps on keeping on, you know?
That's what's up.
What is it? A man's grasp should always exceed his reach. Otherwise, what's a heaven for?
Fuck. Well, hey, my boy, a fucking pleasure to have you on. I fucking hate that we fucking are so busy and we have to do stuff. But for all my new fans, man, let them know where they can follow you on Twitter, on Instagram, what you got coming up. And we got to do a show together soon.
We do, bro. We really do. I'm Martin Comic on all the social media stuff. And I got to get better at social media, bro. Because I'm like, dude, it's a different world with social media these days. It's a different world, bro. The days of just fucking wacky zoo are fucking done. It's like in the radio where hey,
yeah,
shit's over. But yeah, Martin Comic, and then martinmoreno.com, the Yo podcast, and Brujo 101. My right.
I love it.
I think I talk all things Brujo, homie.
That's what's up. Pues gracias for coming through.
Thank you for having me, George.
Thank you, brother.
And keep killing it, dude. Like,
Trying,
dude,
homie.
I know. We were talking about you. We made it about me, but goddamn, you've done so much since I've seen you last. I hadn't been here since you're regular at the store. Congratulations!
Gracias.
Your name is on the wall.
Yeah.
Which is freaking badass.
Gracias,
you're selling out shows all fucking all over the place.
Trying, not all of them, but some. It's
dude,
working.
and that's fucking. That's how it is, bro. Yeah. That's how it is, and you're out there and you're fucking killing it.
Pues gracias, brother.
A ti.
Hey, everybody. Quick updates on shows. May 5th, I will be at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club, Red Band's new club in Austin, Texas. June 17th, I will be at the Stand Up Comedy Club in Bellflower. June 24th, I will be at the YouTube Theater with Fools Gone Wild. Hey, a lot of more dates are going to be added to that, but those are the ones that we need to sell out. Take a shower, Brown Power. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be me. And if there wasn't for me, it'd still be you. Late.